Alright everyone, this is Gerald and I'm going to give you guys a quick playthrough of my zombie survival card game, Card Z. Got it set up here, and just a quick view of the layout. It's pretty simple. Got my residential loot decks over here. Got my character set up here, and we're playing the first beginner scenario, which is very quick. Playing the nerd, which gives you a little bit of an advantage because he has the zombie survival guide. And there's a battlefield. You got the meeples over there, and I always put the meeples with the human enemies just on the card. So if they come up, it's just those 3 meeples there. These are the characters, and I got this guy set up for the second scenario. So the first scenario is just making it home. So, you know, you are caught out in the zombie apocalypse, you know, at your friend's house or down the street, and you just got to make it home in your neighborhood. So it's a point to point, and we're going to deal the map here. It's all going to be live. I'll cut the residential deck now so we know that that's, who knows what's going to come up there. And yeah, we'll get her going. All right. And I'm just going to narrate through. This is kind of assuming you've watched some of the beginner videos and stuff. The first thing we're going to do is deal the map. It's point to point, so place the alpha base here, and then just deal them out. I shuffle, we'll give them another little shuffle. And you always put the blue side up. And this is just the way this scenario is dealt. There's lots of different ways you can deal these cards out. And it's pretty fun, I think, for creating different goals and different ways that you play the game. And then that's the Bravo base. So just deal it out this way and make sure that there's a base on either end. And so this is where you start at a friend's house, and this is where you got to make it home. And we're playing the nerd, which is recommended to make it a little bit even easier. And you know, this is as easy as it gets, right? Shouldn't be too hard, but it definitely will show you a couple of strategies and kind of the way the game flow goes. All right, so that's us, the nerd, right there. It's the dawn phase. So we draw weather card. So we got light rain, and that's not going to affect us because we use a sword anyway. So, and now we're going to have to plot our way. And now things that I'm just considering is that you have these occupied homes, so those are off limits. So you would have, that's like, you can go through them, but with a lot of risk. So if I can kind of weave my way around, maybe that'd be good. You want to have retreat options, but first off is pretty heavy stuff, but we'll go here, and I guess we'll retreat to the bridge. It's too much. So Dawn of the Dead, and we scout the March House. And so is our scout roll. Oh, hey. 12 plus 2, 14. 14 encounters. So all right. So zone 1's outside. We'll look at what's going on out there. Some heavy stuff, man. All right, so we're going to be retreating to the bridge, but this time So when you retreat, leave these guys on top. This time, for my scout roll, I'm going to use my survival guide, which I didn't use on that scout roll. You can only use it once per phase, so I saved it for the retreat move. And what this is using the zombie survival guide to kind of outmaneuver zombies and take a couple of them out of the picture just by like distracting them over to a place where they get caught in like a brambles or maybe a fenced in area that you can get them stuck in. So the bridge is D6 -2, but the nerd has skill with this, so that's another -2, so it's D6 -4. 5, still get 1, you know. So I outmaneuvered him, and because I retreated here, I'm gonna have to take this on, no matter what it is. I don't have the energy to get out of this situation. So we have regular zombie, 3Y. Yeah, keep them over here. This is the battlefield, basically just a zoomed in of the bridge, and the bridge shows that this is all open. And so I'm just going to take them on. I start. You always have initiative against zombies. I'll go 1, 2, 3. And then he moves. 1, 2. And I'll go in. And Samurai Sword is going to be a kill of 3. I have the charge, takes it down to a kill of 2. So anything but a 0 or 1. I'm tempted to use my heroic action right now. That takes the risk out. But let's roll. Let's do some slaying. 9. All right, I got him. Save the heroic action. You know, I don't know. But we cleared it. If I had a fishing rod, I could fish there, but I don't. So that's the end of that phase. So move on to the day phase. Now it's heavy rain. Still doesn't affect me. I'm using a sword. And we want to keep on moving here. This fenced house is nice. It's a nice landing spot. So go there, maybe over there, but move on to the ranch house. Now, I think I'll just use this now and see what we can get at the ranch house. So 2d6 -2 with the guide. So 4, 5, 6, so 4. You always just cut the deck so you don't know what's coming on top. And then just 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fast zombies distracted. So I'm going to take this guy on because it's a risk that I know. If I retreat out of this, you know, you just never know what you're going to roll here, what you're going to get. And being only one character, it's actually very dangerous against any multiples of zombies. Can be very dangerous. This is a fast zombie who is distracted in 1E. And so this, I'm actually just going to use my heroic action just to take all the guesswork out of it. It's a charge with a sword. I want to slay him. Call it a day. And now what I'm going to do is something that in the game rules we call it camping out. You know, these guys are inside and I don't have to go inside. The thing is that I'm safe. So right now I'm safe outside. So I'm just going to end the phase. Put these guys on here. Put my pawn on top. And it's the night phase. So it's a heavy rain and there's night range modifiers, but again, I'm using the samurai sword, so now I'm going to go scout the small fenced house. And because it's night, I really got to get inside. So the question is whether I want to use this survival guide on the small fenced house or the garage. I think I'm just going to use it on the small fenced house, take 2 out of the equation, so it's 2d6 -5. So good chance this will be very easy. And it is. I get it for free, which is super nice. So there's nobody there. So I get to roll the rewards, which is d6 minus 1. And there's nothing there. So it was obviously somebody got to this place before me and killed all the zombies and took all the good loot. So it's just empty. But there is a garden outside. So I guess they missed that. And so that gives me 2 fresh food. Just be sweet. And that gets looted and cleared. And I'm inside for the night. Okay, so the night time that phase is over, and now we go to the reckoning phase where you have to eat food, and I'm going to eat that fresh food with the garden, and that allows me to not have to roll for sickness. And the fresh food, it's all the same, so it just goes right back on the deck. And that puts us right over to the dawn phase. Draw the new weather. Ooh, it's a nice clear day. It's a good day for machine guns. And during the reckoning phase, we also remove these guys. And these guys. And just get a quick shuffle of the encounter deck. And these guys come up. Except for the one that you're at. Alright. Cool, so Dawn of the Dead. All we got to do is make it to the Bravo base. So check out the garage. And yeah, I think we'll use the zombie survival guide on the garage. That's pretty low. So d6 minus 3. So only 2, so that's another freebie. See if there's any reward there. 4 minus 2. So in there we got a letter opener and some junk food. That's cleared. And we can just move right on to the day phase. And now before I go, I have to leave something behind. Yeah, I can't. Well, actually, no, I can carry everything. You can carry both. Let's see now. So just a quick explanation of how this thing works is that I have a carry rating of 4. The backpack weighs 1, but allows 3 more with 1. So my backpack is full with 3 1 items. And he can carry 3 on hand, but the samurai sword has a weight of 2. So I guess I'll carry the letter opener on hand and leave this junk food behind because I got enough food. And we are at the day phase now. And we're going to make the leap home. So I think I'm going to go here. Nice house, 2d6. There's nobody out front, right? So I'm just going to skip it when I get home, finish the mission. So it's d6 minus 3. I use the guide, so that makes it minus 5. So there's only a maximum of me taking on 1, so I'm willing to take that risk. So 5 minus 5 is nobody, and accomplish the mission. But the next mission is a lot harder, and it's going to use the same style map, and I'm going to do a video of that one next, featuring the nerd here. I'm going to continue on from this mission. They get to keep their stuff. I'm going to add the plumber, and they're going to go on a rescue mission where they have to go rescue a group of starving people and bring them back home.
Let's go!